Hello friends. If you're a fan like me, you agree that Coronation Street is among the best TV series ever. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie Coronation Street changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1960, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. William Roach as Ken Barlow. First appearance, December 9th, 1960. Address, 1 Coronation Street. Ken Barlow is a long-standing Coronation Street resident. He was born in the flat located at 3 Coronation Street in 1939. He is the father of Lawrence Cunningham, Peter Barlow, the late Susan Barlow, Daniel Osborne, and the adoptive father of Tracy Barlow. He currently lives at 1 Coronation Street with Tracy and her daughter Amy. Now William Roach is 93 years old. Tina O'Brien as Sarah Platt. First appearance, February 2nd, 1987. Address, 8 Coronation Street. Sarah Platt is the daughter of Gail Rodwell and the late Brian Tilsley and adoptive daughter of Martin Platt. She is the older half-sister of David and the younger sister of Nick Tilsley. She is also the mother of Bethany and Harry, as well as Billy, who passed away 2 days after birth. Sarah is currently a barmaid at the Rover's Return Inn. Now Tina O'Brien is 42 years old. Jack P. Shepard as David Platt. First appearance, December 26th, 1990. Address, 8 Coronation Street. David Platt, the son of Martin Platt and Gail Rodwell, first appeared on Coronation Street on December 26, 1990. He is the half-brother of Nick Tilsley and Sarah Platt. Jack P. Shepard took on the role of David in April 2000 at the age of 11. Now, the 30-year-old actor is the widowed husband of Kylie, stepfather of Max Turner and father of Lily Platt. David is a hairdresser at Audrey's salon. Now Jack P. Shepard is 37. Sue Nichols as Audrey Roberts. First appearance, April 16, 1979. Address, 5 Grassmere Drive. Audrey Roberts is the mother of Gail Rodwell and Stephen Potter. She is the owner of Audrey's salon, located on Coronation Street. She was the third wife and widow of Alf Roberts. She is the grandmother of Sarah Platt, David Platt and Nick Tilsley. Now she is 82. Beverly Collard as Liz McDonald. First appearance, October 27, 1989. Address, 15A Victoria Street. Liz McDonald is the ex-wife of Jim McDonald and the mother of Steve and Andy. Her only daughter Katie died shortly after her birth. She is currently a receptionist at Rosamond Street Medical Center. She is also the grandmother of Amy Barlow, Oliver Battersby and the late Rory McDonald. Liz used to work behind the bar at the Rover's Return Inn, which her and her son Steve used to own before selling the pub to Peter Barlow and Toya Battersby. Now Beverly Collard is 68. Simon Gregson as Steve McDonald. First appearance, December 6, 1989. Address, 15A Victoria Street. Steve McDonald is the son of Jim and Liz McDonald and the twin brother of Andy and the older brother of the late Katie McDonald. He has a daughter, Amy, with Tracy Barlow. He shares his son Olivier with Leanne Battersby, and he was also father to Rory, who was stillborn. Steve is the co-owner of the taxi company, Streetcars. Steve first appeared on Coronation Street in 1989. Now Simon Gregson is 51 years old. Kate Ford as Tracy Barlow. First appearance, January 24, 1977. Address, 1 Coronation Street. Tracy Barlow is the daughter of the late Deirdre Barlow and Ray Langton. She was raised by Deirdre and her second husband, Ken Barlow, who adopted her after Ray lost touch with his family. Tracy's siblings include her adoptive half-brother Peter Barlow, her adoptive half-sister the late Susan Barlow, her adoptive half-brother Daniel Osborne, and her adoptive half-brother Lawrence Cunningham. Tracy has 1 daughter with Steve McDonald, named Amy. Now Kate Ford is 49. Chris Gascoigne as Peter Barlow. First appearance, April 5, 1965. Address, Rover's Return Inn. Peter Barlow is the son of Ken and Valerie Barlow and the father of Simon. He is also the current landlord of the pub, Rover's Return Inn. Peter is the half-brother of Lawrence Cunningham, Daniel Osborne and Tracy Barlow. His twin sister, Susan Barlow, was killed in a car crash. Now Chris Gascoigne is 57 years old. Barbara Knox as Rita Tanner. First appearance, December 2, 1964. Address, 10A Coronation Street. Rita Tanner is the owner of the newsagent's shop. The Cabin. She is also the estranged wife of Dennis Tanner. She was first seen on the cobbles when she was working as a nightclub singer. Now Barbara Knox is 92 years old. Michael Lavelle as Kevin Webster. First appearance, October 19, 1983. Address, 13 Coronation Street. Kevin Webster is the majority owner of Webster's Auto Center car repair garage on Coronation Street. He has been married to Sally Webster, now Metcalf, twice and is the father of Rosie. Sophie and Jack Webster. His first son, Jake, died shortly after birth. Now Michael Lavelle is 61 years old. Alan Halsell as Tyrone Dobbs. First appearance, November 30th, 1998. Address, 9 Coronation Street. Tyrone Dobbs is the son of Darren and Jackie Dobbs and partner of Fizz Stape. He has one daughter, Ruby Soames. He is the co-owner of Webster's Auto Center and a taxi driver at Streetcars. Now Alan Halsell is 43 years old. Jenny McAlpine as Fizz Stape. First appearance, April 21, 2001. Address, 9 Coronation Street. Fizz Stape is the daughter of Cilla Brown, partner of Tyrone Dobbs and mother of Hope Stape. She is also the half-sister of Chesney Brown. She was fostered by Roy and Haley Cropper for a short time and had a relationship with Kirk Sutherland. Fizz is a machinist at Underworld. Now Jenny McAlpine is 41 years old. Sam Aston as Chesney Brown. First appearance, November 10, 2003. Address, 5 Coronation Street. Chesney Brown, previously Battersby Brown, is the half-brother of Billy Brown and Fizz Stape. Leanne Battersby is also his adoptive half-sister. He is the manager of Dev Allahan's kebab shop, Prima Donner. Chesney has one son, named Joseph. His son's mother, Katie Armstrong, died in a car crash in Portugal in October 2017, leaving Chesney as a single father. Now Sam Aston is 32 years old. Samia Gadi as Maria Connor. First appearance, May 19, 2000. Address, 2A Coronation Street. Maria Connor works as a hairdresser at Audrey's salon. She's the younger sister of Kirk Sutherland and the mother of Liam Connor Jr. Now Samia Gadi is 43 years old. Kim Marsh as Michelle Connor. First appearance, April 3, 2006. Address, 9 Victoria Court. Michelle Connor is the daughter of Barry and Helen Connor. She is the sister to the late Paul Connor and Liam Connor. She's also the mother of Alex Neeson and Rory McDonald. Rory was the son of Steve McDonald but was born prematurely at just 23 weeks and pronounced dead moments after his birth. She currently lives at 9 Victoria Court with her boyfriend Robert Preston after her divorce from Steve. Now Kim Marsh is 49 years old. David Nielsen ad Roy Cropper. First appearance, July 19, 1995. Address, Roy's Rolls. Roy Cropper first made his appearance on the Coronation Street cobbles in 1995. He was originally a secondary character but he was given a more prominent role in 1997. He owns the cafe, Roy's Rolls, where he also lives in the apartment above the shop. Now David Nielsen is 76 years old. Jane Danson as Leanne Battersby. First appearance, July 4, 1997. Address, Rover's Return Inn. Leanne Battersby is the daughter of Les Battersby and Stella Price. She's the half-sister of Eva Price. Toya Battersby, Greg Kelly and adoptive sister of Chesney Brown. She is the mother of Olivier Battersby, who she had with Steve McDonald. She is also the adoptive mother of Simon Barlow, Peter Barlow's birth son. Now Jane Danson is 47 years old. Georgia Taylor as Toya Battersby. First appearance, July 4, 1997. Address, Rover's Return Inn. Toya Battersby is the daughter of Janice Battersby and stepsister to Leanne Battersby. She married Toby Chapman in 2011 but later had an affair with Leanne's ex-husband Peter Barlow in mid-2016. She returned to Weatherfield after leaving Toby and now owns the Rover's Return Inn with Peter. Now Georgia Taylor is 45 years old. Helen Worth as Gail Rodwell. First appearance, July 29, 1974. Address, 8 Coronation Street. Gail Rodwell first appeared on the Coronation Street cobbles in 1974. She is a long-standing Coronation Street resident, daughter of Audrey Roberts and mother of Nick Tilsley, Sarah and David Platt. She is also the grandmother of Bethany, Lily and Harry Platt as well as the step-grandmother of Max Turner. Gail married Michael Rodwell in 2015. Unfortunately, after a struggling year of marriage, Michael died of a heart attack. Now Helen Worth is 74 years old. Sally Dinevor as Sally Metcalf. First appearance, January 27, 1986. Address, 4 Coronation Street. Sally Metcalf, previously Webster, is a Coronation resident since 1986. She is the wife of Tim Metcalf, ex-wife of Kevin Webster and the mother of Rosie and Sophie Webster. Sally works as a machinist at Underworld, and she began her political career on the local council and later progressed to become mayor of Weatherfield. Now Sally Dinevor is 62 years old. Brooke Vincent as Sophie Webster. First appearance, November 4, 1994. Address, 4 Coronation Street. Sophie Webster is the youngest daughter of Kevin and Sally Webster. She has an older sister, Rosie, and 2 younger half-brothers, Jake, who died shortly after his birth, and Jack. Sophie previously worked at the corner shop for Dev Allahan but is now a window cleaner for Tim Metcalf, her mother's second husband. Now Brooke Vincent is 32 years old. Anthony Cotton as Sean Tully. First appearance, July 13, 2003. Address, 3 Coronation Street. Sean Tully is a machinist at Underworld and a bartender at the Rover's Return. Sean has 1 child named Dylan. Now Anthony Cotton is 50 years old. Jimmy Harkishan as Dev Allahan. First appearance, September 10, 1999. Address, 7 Coronation Street. Devendra, Dev Allahan is the owner of a chain of 7 shops in the Manchester area and bought the corner shop on Coronation Street from his uncle, Ravi Desai. Dev also owns the Prima Donna, which is a kebab shop on Victoria Street. Dev has 4 children, Amber Kalirai, Shireen and the twins, Adi Allahan and Asha Allahan. Dev's wife, Sunita, died as a result of a pub fire. Now Jimmy Harkishan is 60 years old.